Hi everyone, this is She7 Anon, and I wanted to share with you what I read earlier today, posted at MAGA Pill. It's QAnon, the Storm, and the Awakening, an introduction article into the QAnon posts. Was well received, and I think this is very interesting. Please note, it was written November 19th, 2017, in the very early start of the QAnon movement. So here we go. QAnon preface. A patriot has surfaced that is giving many hope, and he goes by the name of Q. Let me start off by saying that the QAnon Q clearance patriot posts are so vast in scope, to summarize everything is nearly impossible. The posts paint a huge picture around the basis that everything is connected and everything has meaning. Q appears to have connections at the highest level and has posted many things that seem to verify that she is the real deal. The information that Q has revealed is mostly in the form of a question, leading you to fill in the blanks. I'm going to give you my feeble attempt at the Cliff Notes version of an intro into some of what is going on and expand on it a little. QAnon, down the rabbit hole. The special counsel is not corrupt. Let me say that again. The special counsel, headed by Mueller, is not running a corrupt investigation. He's doing the job properly under the guise of investigating the Trump team. This has lowered the guard of the true targets because nobody anticipated it, including the media. If the Mueller revelation turns out to be correct, it will have a profound impact on the outcome on everything we are seeing and what we're not seeing. There are an unprecedented number of sealed indictments across the nation right now that have not been executed. Over 9,000 sealed indictments at last glance. What are they for? And remember, this was written in November 2017. As of today, May 21st, 2018, there's 30,000 indictments. Sealed indictments. Many high-level officials will soon be arrested to actually drain the swamp beyond what anyone thought was possible. Once the corruption and the type of corruption is revealed to the American people, it will trigger the awakening. This event will be something unlike anything you've ever witnessed. Americans will unite behind Trump and his administration for cleaning house. Even an atheist knows and must be intelligent enough to know that Satan worshippers are real, cults are real, and true evil exists. Disinformation is also real. It's the job of the media and the entertainment industry to keep the public saturated with stimulus designed to keep us blind and distracted. This is where most people tune out because it's too hard for them to swallow. They don't want to believe that there are people in this world buying children to rape and kill them as sacrifices. It's tough to stomach, but who are we if we let this continue? Who are we if we choose to turn a blind eye? Evil exists, and it exists at the highest level of the United States government. Don't be naive and think it can't happen here, because I assure you that it is. The level of importance of this operation equates to good versus evil battle that transcends politics. This is a global evil that attempted to take over America. Many in our government actively worship Satan, Moloch, and participate pedophilia and spirit cooking, etc. Most Americans are afraid to look this truth in the eye, but true evil does exist regardless of your religious views. This is not a joke and most definitely not a game. Thousands of pedophiles and child traffickers have been arrested since Trump was sworn in. They are all under heavy investigation, including their funds and their affiliations. Saudi Arabia, Rothschild, and Soros are the puppet masters that fund this global evil. For the first time in history, this triangle of funding has lost one of its sides and is beginning to collapse. The old Saudi Arabia was funding child trafficking, Hillary Clinton, false flags, and various other evil activities. The new Saudi Arabia is just taking form, as Saudi Arabia's King Salman, the same king who honored President Trump during his visit, made an abrupt change in the line of succession. He appointed his younger son, Mohammed bin Salman, people call him MBS, as Crown Prince. And it is reportedly going to step down this week due to dementia, which will make MBS king. As soon as MBS was named Crown Prince is when the purge in Saudi Arabia began. Hundreds of officials and other princes were arrested for corruption charges, many with ties to Clinton, Podesta, Huma, Obama, etc. All of their corrupt dealings and bank records are being investigated. As this unfolds, the paper trail will likely lead to charges here in the United States and could possibly be some of the sealed indictments. MBS has a good relationship with Trump and has vowed to make Saudi Arabia great again, less strict and more moderate. Saudi Arabia is now working with Israel, highly unusual, and Trump against Iran, radical Islam, and efforts to defund terrorism. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to take out this global cabal of Satan-worshipping pedophiles. Military Intelligence and NSA Director Admiral Rogers has played a vital role in rooting out this evil. The ability to avoid other agencies and oversight through the power of state secrets privilege has played a vital role, and once the special counsel has concluded, they will have played a vital role as well. State secrets privilege is an ability of military intelligence that shields its secrets from the judicial branch. It has been upheld by the Supreme Court and was established with United States v. Reynolds, 345 U.S. 1 from 1953, and expanded during the Bush administration after 9/11. The criteria for invoking this privilege is when there is reasonable danger that disclosure of evidence will expose military matters which, in the interest of national security, should not be divulged. The invocation must come from the head of the department, which has control over the matter, after actual personal consideration of that office. Admiral Rogers, director of the NSA, head of all 16 intelligence agencies, the man who briefs the president every morning, is an interesting figure in all of this. Admiral Rogers was in charge of NSA under Obama and kept his position with Trump. Rogers met with then President-elect Trump at Trump Tower, November 17, 2016, without letting the Obama White House know. 2 days later, Obama was considering firing him before leaving office. Many believe that Admiral Rogers may have warned Trump about Obama's intelligence community, James Clapper and John Brennan, spying on their activity from the FISA warrant they obtained in October 2016. Just scratching the surface, this doesn't even cover 5% of it, or even get into the breadcrumbs that Q posted. Regardless of whether you choose to believe QAnon or not, the momentum that this has created is enormous. Americans have felt a lot of this in their gut for a long time, that something just wasn't quite right with these people. Stay strong, have faith, and pray. The Patriots are now in control. All right, this was copyrighted MAGA Pill 2017-2018 at magapill.com.